The Prince of Wales spends a day in Bournemouth. Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco participate in a charity golf tournament in Monte Carlo. And Queen Letizia of Spain presides over an award ceremony in Madrid. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and this is your Royal Daily News for September 7th, 2023. In Madrid, Her Majesty Queen Letizia of Spain presided over the presentation of the 2023 Premios UNICEF España, held at the Consejo Superior de Investigaciones Científicas. The awards recognize and honor the commitment and efforts of individuals, institutions, organizations, and/or groups of individuals through projects, initiatives, or actions that contribute significantly to the changing of the lives of vulnerable children. The winner of the Premio UNICEF España Transforma went to the Congenital Heart Disease Unit of the La Paz Hospital in Madrid. The winner of the Premio UNICEF España Comunica went to Spanish journalist Ms. Alexia Colomba Jerez for her article published in the Spanish newspaper ABC entitled The Ukrainian Orphanages. And the winner of the Premio UNICEF España Joaquin Ruiz Jimenez went to Afghani activist Ms. Shabana Rasik. Ms. Rasik is a co-founder of the School of Leadership of Afghanistan. According to the Spanish Royal Court, the school offers the best training and tools that promote the empowerment and leadership of girls in Afghanistan. Quote, Ms. Rasik received the award for her exemplary life and professional career in defending children's rights, specifically in the right to education for girls. The jury has especially valued her work to bring education to Afghan girls in a country that is dramatically complex for the life and development of women and girls, and her work to provide these girls with a safe learning environment. End quote. His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain presided over the solemn act of opening the Judicial Year 2023-2024 at the Palacio de Justicia, the seat of the Supreme Court, as established in Article 181 of the Organic Law of the Judiciary. During the opening, the President of the General Council of the Judiciary and the Supreme Court presents the annual report on the state, operation, and activities of the courts, as well as the courts of justice. The State Attorney General, Mr. Alvaro Garcia Ortiz, reads the annual report on its activity, the evolution of crime, crime prevention, and appropriate reforms for greater effectiveness of justice. Also attending the opening of the Judicial Year included members of the Government Chamber of the Supreme Court, the authorities of the powers of the state, and civil and judicial authorities. On Wednesday, Her Majesty Queen Rania of Jordan met with a group of young Jordanian entrepreneurs and startup owners at The Office, a business center and co-working space in Jabal. During the visit, the young entrepreneurs spoke with Her Majesty about their different business ideas, ranging from arts and crafts to health and fitness, including projects in nutrition, app development, mental health services, jewelry making, marketing, tourism design, and much more. The young entrepreneurs also spoke with Her Majesty the Queen about the idea behind The Office as a co-working space and the solutions it offers entrepreneurs in the terms of reducing startup costs incurred by high rent and utility prices. With 3 floors of private offices, meeting rooms, and dedicated desk areas, The Office offers its clients short-term lease agreements and custom solutions for all their business needs. In Amman, His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan held a meeting this morning with the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign and Defense Minister of the Republic of Ireland, Mr. Michael Martin, at Beit al-Urdun. The meeting covered various topics, including ways of enhancing cooperation in tourism, education, and healthcare, and expanding bilateral ties within the framework of the Kingdom of Jordan's partnership with the European Union. His Majesty the King also, quote, commended the deep-rooted friendship between the Kingdom of Jordan and the Republic of Ireland, expressing keenness on enhancing relations in various fields. End quote. In the afternoon, His Majesty the King held a phone meeting with His Majesty King Philippe of the Belgians. Topics covered included ways of enhancing bilateral relations in various fields, on regional and international developments, with the two sides stressing, quote, keenness on maintaining coordination and consultation on issues of mutual concern, end quote. In Monte Carlo, their Serene Highnesses, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco, participated in the third edition of the Princess of Monaco Cup golf tournament. The charity golf tournament, sponsored by Monaco Asset Management, raises money for the benefit of the Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation's various educational projects. The Princess of Monaco Cup began at the Monte Carlo Golf Club in France, where 18 teams of 3 people, including one celebrity, competed for amazing prizes, with the tournament, quote, following the Scrabble format rules. This format is a friendly way to play golf, as each team picks up where the best ball among those of each teammate was located, and it makes for a fun and fast-paced group game, end quote. In addition to the main event is the final symbolic shot at the 19th hole on the famous Place du Casino. And, for safety purposes, the golf ball was made of cotton, apparently. Why? Well, I have no idea. I suppose it's because no one wants to get into trouble if they use real golf balls, and the golf ball just happens to smash into a Toyota Prius window. Or, Lamborghini, or Ferrari, or whatever. Yeah, they use cotton balls. Yesterday, the Sovereign Prince, accompanied by the Secretary of State of the Principality of Monaco, as well as the Secretary General of the Monégasque Olympic Committee, Ms. Yvette Lambert-Berty, welcomed sprinter and AS Monaco athlete Mr. Théo Andont at the Stade Louis II in Vanviers. Mr. Andont and his 4x400-meter relay teammates came in second place during the 2023 Athletic World Championships in Budapest, Hungary, last month. Though Mr. Andont competed under the French flag during the championships, he was born in Menton, he has represented Monaco in various races since 2023. How is that possible, you may ask? I have no idea. His Majesty King Philippe of the Belgians and the Minister of Justice, Mr. Vincent van Quickenborne, presided over the swearing-in of the first president of the Liège Labour Court, Mrs. Catherine Strangerlin, at the Palais Royal de Bruxelles. His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, spent the day in Bournemouth in connection with his homelessness program, Homewards. According to the newspaper Dorset Live, the Prince of Wales began his day at the Pré et Manger store, where he learned about the work being carried out by the Pré Foundation, which aims to tackle poverty and homelessness. Thereafter, the Prince of Wales arrived at the AFC's Vitality Stadium to learn more about the, quote, Premier League football club's work within a community that supports those at risk of homelessness, end quote. The Prince of Wales also participated in a roundtable meeting with local community leaders. In Abu Dhabi, His Highness Sheikh Muhammad bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the ruler of Abu Dhabi, held a meeting with the President of the European Commission, Ms. Ursula von der Leyen. During the meeting, discussions focused on various aspects of joint cooperation between the United Arab Emirates and the European Union, and ways to enhance it to serve the common interests of both sides, as well as regional and international issues of mutual concern. Discussions also focused on the upcoming conference of parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, also known as COP28, which the UAE will host at the end of this year. According to a press release, His Highness and President von der Leyen, quote, stressed in this context the importance of strengthening international cooperation to find effective solutions to common global challenges and pressing issues, foremost of which is advancing climate action efforts and achieving sustainable development goals and economic prosperity in a way that contributes to creating a better future for humanity. End quote. And finally, yesterday in Bambane, His Majesty Swati III of Eswatini, members of the royal family, and hundreds of citizens celebrated Independence Day and the birthday of His Majesty the King, who has reigned as Africa's last absolute monarch since 1986. In his birthday speech, His Majesty the King said his government will remain committed to working with the United Nations and the African Union to promote stability and peace in Africa, even though the continent continues to be mired by political turmoil. Happy birthday. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow on Friday, September 8th, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, again, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.